Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and in this one I'm again sharing some of Dina's new release. So you can see here there's the transparency packs that I was sent, the Collage Sparks and the metal rim tags, and in this one I'm just going to be using one of the Collage Sparks on my page and some of the pattern play transparency. I flipped through all of the Collage Sparks and came across one that had a face on it. And so far I've only found this one, but I just think as an immediate image to use on your page, here it is, it's really striking. So I decided I was just going to use that. I had this page in my white journal that I'd already used some leftover paint on, so thought I would stick it on that page. So that was kind of my starting point, really. It's funny that since I've gone back and looked at it again, it looks like the rainbow is coming out of the person's ears. Wait till you see when I've put the rainbow swipe on the other side. Yeah, it looks like the rainbow's shining through their head. But, you know, that doesn't matter. I think that's fine. I sometimes wonder if there's anything between my ears, so, you know, that's okay. Maybe this is a self-portrait. Rainbow coming out of my ears. There we go. See what I mean? But anyway, never mind. So I just kind of finished off the other side of the page to match, and then I decided I was just going to cut those corners off at the bottom just to shape the face a little bit. And then I stuck it onto my page using some double-sided tape and a little bit of glue as well. Before I did that, I used this floor tile stencil with some white paint and just added a little bit of stenciling over the top of the rainbow just to kind of break it up a bit. This is a very simple page, really. All that's going on here is the rainbow colours on the background, a bit of stenciling, some of the transparencies with the patterns on, and a little bit of stamping, and that's it. It's so simple, and for me quite surprising because there's quite a lot of white space left on the page as well. So get in. I don't often manage to do this, but when I do, I'm often quite surprised when I've finished that I haven't filled the entire page. So just doing a little bit of stenciling, just like I say, breaking up those rainbow colours and bringing a little bit more pattern onto my page as well. So like I say, then I've just stuck this in place using a bit of double-sided tape and then a little bit of the clear glue over the top, just to make sure it will stay put. Oh, look, like 3 lots of glue, then some glue stick as well. I don't think the other glue was coming out properly. That must be why. And then just popping that in place. Making sure it's not going anywhere. And then I'm using these transparencies with the circles on. I'm just checking which pack these are from, Pattern Play 2. These are lovely, these circles, for just adding a little extra something onto your page. So I decided I would go with 3 in that bottom right hand corner. And I'm just trimming away the excess, and then I'm just going to add a couple more on just to balance the page up, really. There's such an easy way to add more interest to your page because obviously they don't blot out what's behind. You can still see the background through them, but you've still got that imagery there. It's a quick and easy way to jazz it up a little bit. Now that does look like an ear. That's really funny. It's so funny, I find it hilarious that when I'm editing my videos I see things that I've not noticed when I've actually done the page in the first place. That's even more like an ear that's fallen off now. So then I'm just using my little dotty stamp, which of course, as you all know, is from Funky Fossil, one that I designed. I think there's a couple more of these left on my website. Just breaking up that background and trying to working out where to put the dots so that they work with the transparency as well. You could just as easily draw the dots on. Since making this stamp, I've got very lazy with doing dots now. I tend to just do them with this stamp. It's left on an acrylic block on my desk and it never gets put away. And occasionally gets a bit of a wash every now and again. Okay, so then I will have used the ultra thick gel medium to stick these pieces of transparency in place. They do take a little while to dry, but the ultra thick gel medium from Dina does do a really good job at sticking transparency pieces into the journals. And then I have just done some scribbly lines along the bits of the edges of the rainbow that you can still see, and I'm just doing some asemic writing, some journaling along there. Just again, bringing another element. I like to add some text into my page and to mix up the types of text as well. So this was an easy way to do that, really. Just doing a little bit of writing along the edge. It kind of breaks up that where the colour meets the whiteness of the page as well. This is a pilot. I'm just thinking, let me grab one so I can find out and tell you properly what it is. It's a pilot. No, it's not a pilot. It's a Uniball Air. Yeah, in black. Really nice pens to write with. And then I am using my Uniball in white here, and I'm just adding some white dots around the black dots as well. Again, just bringing up, adding in those layers of contrast and the black and white. It's good to add bits of black and white onto your page as well, because it makes it that much more interesting. And then I'm using one of the typed ledger papers as my quote, so I'm just snipping that up so that I can fit it onto my page. It's going in that little space there, and then that will be stuck in place using some clear glue. And then just a little bit more faffing. I'm then just going in with my Uniball black pen again, and I'm doing some smaller little tiny circles, just echoing those pieces of transparency with the circles on as well, but on a much smaller scale. And that's pretty much it for this page. You can see it was a really quick page. I think in total it took me about half an hour to do. It was super quick, super easy. And yet that face image is so striking. So when you get your hands on these Collage Sparks, I'm sure you will do, you will have lots of fun using them. They're so versatile. There's so many things you could do. You could even cut them up into tags as well if you wanted to. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this inspiring and it's given you lots of ideas, and I hope to see you again soon.